Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival on Project Eden. I'm an old guy gaming, and we are landing at the Polaris Trading Station to see if they have any temperature boosts. I haven't actually gone back home yet because I wanted to just come on up here and do that. And I had forgotten to put my EVA boost back on, so I had to come back down to the planet and put the damn armor thing on to do it, and then I had to heal myself, so it's a little bit of a fiasco, but anyway, we're here now. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go up here. I can take our jetpack off now and see if we can find temperature boosts. So let's see, we will need to go to we gotta find the right trader. Bar and restaurant. Arms and services. Okay, what about you? Insulation boost. Okay, that's what we want. So and and he's got 5 of them. Okay, good. So let's grab our money off the ship. I want to deposit that in the credit machine anyway, which is actually over here. See, didn't we used to have a balance with these guys? Did we lose it all? I can't remember. Oh no, we spent it all on sprouts with the Talon. That's right. Duh. I'm going, what happened to all my money? Yeah, spent it. Okay. What do you have? You've got boosters too, but you don't have an insulation boost. All right, so... Oh, are you kidding me? We still don't have enough money to buy one of those? Oh, balls. Do I have anything I can sell him? Jetpack boost. Let's sell him this jetpack boost. In fact, do we have an armor station up here? Here. I'm gonna go ahead, well, I want to sell one of my multi-boosts. I'll tell you what, let's buy the insulation boost first, or buy one of them and see what it gives us. Okay, so we'll buy one. So right now we are protected up to 147 with the EVA on. This only gives us 5. So that's still not very much. How much cold protection do we have with this? Oh, only down to 47. Yeah, we absolutely cannot be out in space without this on in the outer rings anyways. So we would basically trade 2 for 5 heat protection. But we're also getting radiation and oxygen storage and armor from this too. So that gets us up to 156, but if we take this off, now we're up to 183 protection. That would take us up to 188 if we bought that other insulation boost. Well, we know we can go to that moon that's only 114 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's just a matter of being able to survive getting there, assuming we can't figure out why our cabin's not sealed, which we actually do need to figure that out. So I think we're going to go with this setup for now. All right. Let's go top off our O2. And we'll head back down. I think we came in through this way. Okay, so we need to go back home and we need to figure out what's wrong. It might have something to do with this O2 station, I'm thinking, because we have a landing gear here, but there might not be something above that landing gear that's sealed. I mean, I think the O2 station might be resting on top of here. And if that's the case, then that's probably what our issue is. Do I have any extra blocks on this ship right at the moment? I don't. Okay, well, we're going to have to go home then. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this thing out and put an actual block in there and see. Well, no, because if we look down there, there's a block down there. Yeah, see, my multi-tool, if I put my crosshair on it, says there's a block there. So that can't be it. We've got a ventilator here. An O2 tank here. But even so, those are still, you know, covered by blocks out here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. What we might end up having to do is we might have to just completely rebuild the whole front end and, you know, pull everything out further so that we can have a truly sealed cabin. Okay, well, let's get on home and let's just start kind of looking at this. We might, like I said, we might have to pull this thing apart to figure out what the hell's wrong with it. I'm just trying to think if I want to take the time to do that or if we should just start working towards bringing in the hauler, the new hauler that I made in the vanilla series. Let's look at that again for a second. So we would need 1,300 sath. That's a lot of sathium. But what we could do is we could go back to Tawstra and just, you know, loot all of those, you know, the rest of those thrusters and all the stuff on that ship and just feed it straight into the factory. Oh, wait, no. Wait, that's the wrong ship. We need to go to here, hauler, bring that into the factory. Okay, so we actually have enough sathium for the hauler. We need just a tiny bit more neo. The silicon, cobalt, and carbon substrate and the copper is a non-issue. What we should do, guys, is we should get this going anyway, because I want to bring it in anyway, except for that I'm not level 20. Right. Okay. Nothing's ever easy. What am I? I'm level 16. So, doggone it. Okay, we gotta wait till we're level 20 before we can do that. Never mind. I guess we're gonna be working on the warp shuttle. See if we can figure out what's wrong with it. Whoops, wrong button there. All right. Is that our island there? Looks like it is. Yeah, that's our island. No, wait. This isn't our island. Where the hell's our island at? It kind of looked like it. There. Straighten out and fly right. Okay, where the hell is our island at? It is over here where it says base. Wow, look at that purple sky. That's kind of cool looking. Okay. Let's bring her on down to our pad here. And I want to leave a little room, because I think if we can't figure out where the hole is, we're probably just going to have to extend the cabin further forward. Alright, so let's just cut the power altogether. Okay, so we got to figure this out. We've got to figure this out. So let's take this out first. And we might as well just connect directly to the container controller. Yeah, see, we've got a block down here. So that should be sealed. Are cores airtight? Airtight, true. Yes, cores are airtight. What about O2 tanks? Can we tell that from here? O2 tank. Airtight, false. Okay. So that is not airtight. A ventilator has to be airtight by its very nature. Let's just double check it though. I think that's in miscellaneous. Airtight, true. Yeah, okay. What about wireless connectors? Airtight, true. Okay. And we've got a door, you know, covering the elevator here. So that's not where the leak is. So it's possible that it's this tank here that's causing the problem. So let's pull it up. Yeah, we don't have any oxygen in the ship anyway. Okay, what about fuel tanks? Are fuel tanks airtight? Back up here, right? They are not. And we have a fuel tank right there. Next to the thruster with a grate where the air is getting out. Okay, so that's probably the culprit right there. That is probably the culprit. Alright, that being the case... That being the case, how are we going to handle this? Is that block there? Is that a whole block? I don't think it is. I think it's this block right here. It's angled right there. Okay, what's behind this guy here? Let's take a look. Alright, so here's what we could do. Is that thing damaged? Nope. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Was it? Alright, let's take the O2 tank. And let's pop it in here. Like that. And then let's take this block and we will make it a wall. What direction is it facing? Oh, yeah. To cover that. Okay. And we want that to be, I think... We're using this texture here. Okay. Now, what we have to do now is we have to put an actual block in here. Here's a silly question. Is this airtight? It is not. Is this airtight? It is not. And neither is that. Okay. So I'm just trying to think if there's something else something useful that we could put in there that would work. What's underneath this block? Probably that landing gear, I'll bet. Yeah. Okay, yep, that block's got to stay in there. Okay, so... Just trying to think if there's another way we could do this. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to put the O2 station back here because that's the only place it's really gonna fit, I think. Unless we... Well, remember though, the O2 station is also not airtight though either. Too bad it wasn't, because then we could just set it sideways in this gap right here and put the core down on the floor. What about a refrigerator? Is a refrigerator airtight? Nope. It is not. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to put a block in there. I don't know what else to do, to be honest. I mean, we could put the wireless connector down there, but we still only have one block space to work with. And I don't really want to extend the ship out further, you know. I'd rather not have to do that. What's underneath the cockpit? Nothing. Okay. Well, a light, but that doesn't count. Okay. Do I have a combat steel block in the base? Let's see, base. Let's look in general. No. Overflow. Concrete block. Input. Not likely it's in there. Output. Okay. Let's make a combat steel block. So devices, advanced constructor, blocks, combat steel. We don't even really need actually a combat steel in here because it's already inside, but whatever, we'll just do it. And that should seal that up. That should seal that up. Okay, so let's grab this. And we should be all on the right textures and stuff there. Except for this, we want to be black with this, that. There we go. So I wonder if we can put this glass pane back then, you know, the way that it was before. And get away with that, you know. Okay, let's put this guy in here. And what we'll do is we will just paint him the normal color, but let's make this look like a panel. So we'll do this one here. Okay. Just so it looks cool. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. All right, let's put our O2 tank back in place. O2 station. And let's redo this glass pane. Where did it go? Oh, I went in here. Okay. I thought for sure that's what the problem was, because it sure seemed like that was like what it likely was, but I don't think that's the case now. I think it was this O2 tank that we had right here. Okay, let's test it out. Let's head on up into space, and we'll just keep an eye on the cabin and see if it stays warm when we get up into space. So what we want to do is we want to fill this guy back up with, let's go to the base and the overflow. And we'll pressurize the cabin. All right, do we have yeah, we have more oxygens in here. Let's add a couple more. Okay, so we've got our armor locker, we've got extra pentaxid. Let's grab a few more of those from the output. That should be plenty. All right, let's grab some. Let's just make sure we top off those things there. And let's chow down on some stew. Isn't it nice to be able to eat over wireless? That's pretty damn amazing, isn't it? Pretty amazing. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. We can even suck air over wireless. Frickin' awesome, man. Frickin' awesome. All right, so we've got 1,741 rounds for our pulse rifle, 128 for our shotty. Sniper's got 94. We've got 62 rockets per launcher, so we're good for combat if we need to get into combat, which I don't think we will. We've got plenty of charges there. So I think we're good to go. So if we go up into space and everything's fine, we're just going to take off from here. I have a feeling like I'm forgetting something, though, but boy, I don't know what it is. Did we look at ammo in here? Warp shuttle ammo. Oh, yeah, we got lots of ammo. What about stealthy? Does stealthy have ammo? Yeah, it's got ammo. All right, I think we're ready to go, guys. No, wrong button. About a dime for every time, right? So all we have to do, as soon as we get up into space, is we'll just look in the upper right-hand corner of the screen there where it currently says 71 degrees. That's the temperature that it is inside the cabin right at the moment. And I think we're good. Yep, we're good. We're good. Awesome. Okay, so we figured it out. That makes me feel better because I didn't really want to spend an episode or 3 rebuilding this damn thing. I just didn't want to do that. Okay, whew, we're back in business. So the plan is that we're going to we're going to go back to, we're going to retrace our steps. So basically we've got to get back to Kagaria. Guess that's how you pronounce that. So to get there, we first have to go to Tazra. So let's lock that target in. Sathium, here we come, baby. Here we come. Wait, did I say Sathium? I meant Saskosium. I meant Saskosium. You guys knew what I meant. I'm happy we figured that out, though. And it's funny, too, because like I said earlier, I didn't even notice that was a problem because we had our EVA boost on, and I just never noticed it until we got into the inner planet where we got hot as hell, and then it became a real big problem. Okay, so I really hate this place. I've mentioned that probably hundreds of times, huh? Now we want to go to, excuse me, to depol here. So lock target. So we'll get ourselves, hopefully, get ourselves a nice juicy lot of Zascosium. Of course, we don't know what kind of resistance we're going to run into when we do eventually hit that moon. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. All right, where's our marker at? There it is. Okay, here we go. Now this time we should be okay when we get to that inner system. 70 AU. So we are going to have to refill this up. So let's go to here. Did we lock the target? Yeah, we did. All right, back to the sun, guys. Back to the sun. Here we go. It's going to be hot. It's going to be toasty. So I guess the glitch with that glass pane on the side of our cabin is just visual, but because it is actually sealing. So it's 174 degrees in space here, and we're only good to 156 because we have the EVA boost on. But if we took that thing off, you know, then I think we were up to 170 something ourselves. But that shouldn't be a problem for us. I mean, I don't know. Do we want to try and go down to that moon? Yeah, it's 174. Let's look. Or not the moon, I'm sorry, the planet. Let's look at it again. So it can get, oh my god, it can get up to 361 degrees Fahrenheit on that planet. I don't think, there's no way. We're going to have to come up with a set of epic armor to be able to handle temperatures that high. So hopefully someday we'll, you know, we'll find some. Did we look at the moons here? That doesn't have, I think we did, and neither one of them had Zascosium. So it's a moot point. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go to the moon here on Satora, because it's only 114 degrees, and it has Zascosium. And it's a crystalline moon, too. I don't know if that matters a whole lot, but... Can we lock target on a moon? Is that... Oh, I think that's just locks on the planet. Not the actual moon. Oh, it does say Satora moon. Oh, wow, okay. It still might not matter, though. It still might just take us into the entry point of the playfield. We'll see, though. If it puts us really close to the moon, then we'll know. So it's 149 degrees here, which our suit can actually handle. Because we can handle 150 something. Alright, well, the moon's right there. It's basically right below us. And it's a crystalline moon. It doesn't look like the crystalline moon that we visited a couple episodes ago, though. Well, let's hope we get down there and it's not like super dangerous. In fact, what does it say about this in terms of the danger? Where are we at? Planet info. Satoramu. Difficulty 3. Gravity is really light. Yeah, man, this seems like... Oh, it does have cultists on it, it said. Okay. It does have cultists, so we have to be careful of those guys. They're basically, I think they're like rogue Talon, and they have the ability to shut our power down, which is not good. We don't want that to happen. So hopefully we can find a couple of decent Zask deposits that are not right next to a cultist place. It's got a red atmosphere. Very interesting. At least it does from space. Okay. This is one of those planets that has that crazy-ass music. Drives me nuts. Alright, so there's 2 Z deposits. If we can find both of those, then this thing will start spewing out meteorites. What else does it have? Promo, yeah, just some basic stuff. Oh man, that music's gonna drive me bonkers, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that down. I was on another planet in season 1 of Alpha 10 that had the same music, and it's kind of cool, but you know, you can only listen to it for a couple of minutes and then it starts kind of grating on your nerves, you know? So we're turning that shit off. Okay, let's kind of get more in the center of the planet. At least this isn't a humongous planet, so that's going to help. So that's the center line right there. And then we'll just start following the blippers. How's our normal fuel doing? We should probably put a little bit of that into. Interesting place. Okay, so let's start heading west, and we'll get a little bit lower too. That we're going to run into that mountain though. But we want to follow the scanner though too. I'm only using the handheld scanner. I don't even have a good scanner. I do on the hover vessel. I wonder if that's actually working for us, that hover vessel scanner. We don't want to run into like a SAM tower. Okay, so flipped around this way. Let's get a defense. Oh shit, that's exactly what I said we don't want to run into. Get the hell out of here. It's not firing on us. Okay, so we'll go around that way. Let's investigate this thing up to the north. Are we in Xerax land? Yes, we are. Okay. Whoa! Planetary vessel. No, thank you. It's probably a really mean one, too, on this planet. Let's stay away from that sucker. Remember, we don't have shields on this thing. We've got combat steel, but we don't have shields. Alright, so we have a planetary vessel we're going to have to keep an eye out for. It is very red here. Yeah, another defense. Pull up. And another one. Holy crap. Well, I guess we are in Xerax territory. Supply station. That's probably the drone base right in front of us, too, I'll bet you. There's something off this way. Gotta keep an eye on that drone base, man. I don't know what that thing's shooting at us. It's really gonna suck if the two Z deposits are right next to a Xerax base. It will not surprise me if that's the case. It'll just be irritating. Okay, that's a supply station, but I don't think there's still something else on the blipper though. Dead ahead. Is that thing gonna have guns? I don't know if it does or not. I guess we're gonna find out in a second here. If it did, you'd think it'd be shooting at us by now. Okay, the blipper switched over this way. The blipper. I don't know why I call it that. The scanner. Ah, shit, we're out of time, aren't we? Oh yeah, that's probably doing the drone base. Okay. Well, let's go north, and we'll kind of skirt around those two towers. But we're also out of time, guys, so I think what I'm going to do is just end this episode here, and then we're going to pick up right where we left off in the next episode and continue searching this very red planet for the two Zascosian deposits that it has. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and share out the video. Those things do help, and I do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.